Welcome back to the Carnivore Evening News, where the news is always meaty. I'm your host, Kelly Hogan. Jimmy Moore reminded us this week of the importance of sleep. He shared a study that demonstrated that the less sleep you get, the more cravings you will have. So if you're working alternating shifts or just refuse to go to bed at night, for heaven's sakes, get yourself some purse bacon because you're going to need it. This week, the entire carnivore community took canola oil out into the streets for an old-time proper public hanging. A good time was had by all. Also, seriously, if you are still using canola oil and don't realize that it's akin to drinking the puddle of engine fluid left on your carport floor, you're probably not a carnivore at all and just stumbled here by mistake. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now. And seriously, don't use canola oil. Nisha Berry took one for the team and went over to Twitter for a bit. She says it's basically one big fight over honey. She summed it up pretty well in the following video.
What's poppin'? Don't mind me just watching.
She says she really doesn't care what people eat, but just shows up to watch the fight. Someone commented that honey is actually pretty special because it's one of the few foods hated by both carnivores and vegans alike. Common ground with the vegan. Unusual, friends. Unusual. Laura Neves shared an updated photo where she looks like her own daughter. She started carnivore in March and now feels better than she did when she was 20. Yes, Laura. Go meat. Also, go follow. Judy Cho shared a new carnivore food pyramid and she nailed it. She focused on the ruminant animals, added in some chicken, pork, eggs, a little butter, some dairy. Basically, it was my grocery list, but in the shape of a triangle. I love it. To pre-order Judy's book, swipe up. The ebook is currently #1 on Amazon's new release list. Yeah, baby. Chrissy and Dwayne Schofield just started a new podcast. They're former hardcore, dedicated, long-time vegans who have reduced inflammation, improved their weight with an all-meat carnivore diet. And they are gorgeous. But of course, the vegans have reached out to say that they weren't ever really vegan to start with. Don't worry, Chrissy and Dwayne. We'll totally claim you. Well done, friends. Well done. Dr. Baker shared a new study showing that even if calories are held constant, drinking calories from a sugar-sweetened beverage increases visceral fat and triglycerides. So if you were considering having a Coke with that steak, don't. Also, Dr. Baker is trying to put back on some muscle and gain back a little weight. While he wasn't exactly looking waifish, he had been eating a reduced calorie diet for a while and was looking a little less like the beefed up world champion that he is. But it appears that he is back. He went on Sarah Kleiner's Carnivore Yogi show to discuss how he's adding back more fat and protein to eat more calories. The primary effect he felt from eating less? He was hungry and lacked energy, which apparently means that he only did 100 push-ups per set instead of 200. Way to listen to your body, Doc. You are looking great. Also, apparently Dr. Baker discovered Paint Shop Pro this week, and the world will never be right again. Dr. Paul Saladino shared a clip of Joe Rogan talking about the benefits of a carnivore diet. While Joe doesn't only eat meat, he is definitely a supporter of an all-meat diet. He saw positive results when he tried it himself after having Dr. Baker on as a guest in the most important Joe Rogan episode of all time. And now let's hear the absolute most stunning clip from that very episode.
20 years, there's another gal, her name's Kelly Hogan, that she was like big morbidly obese woman, and she went on a carnivore diet. She's done it for 8 years, and she got super lean. She was totally infertile, couldn't have kids, right? Super lean, carnivore diet, 3 kids later, happy as can be. All she does is eats hamburgers every day.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff. Jessica is a hardcore carnivore babe that also loves Disney. And while Ariel and Cinderella aren't really my thing, I love a woman who knows what she likes. This babe is no sleeping beauty. She posts gorgeous, meaty goodness every single day and has a great attitude. If you're looking for someone new to follow and need a little more magic in your life, Click here. Go check out Jessica. I released a video on my channel this week of some gorgeous carnivore babes who have a combined experience of 42 years of carnivory. I'm happy to report that not one of them has scurvy, and they're all gorgeous. So to see some hot carnivore babes in bikinis sharing their meaty advice, please swipe up. Georgina is now down 155 pounds on a carnivore diet. She posted a new before and after pic this week. She's amazing, and she celebrated her success the same way she celebrates every day, with meat. Keep up the great work, Georgina. We love following your progress every week. My longtime carnivore friend Don Ewart recently had a bike accident when he was sideswiped going 15 miles per hour and face planted on the road. What's more remarkable is the fact that he was released from the hospital almost immediately with 0 broken bones. You might also find it interesting that not only is he a carnivore, he is 90 years old and has been carnivore for many years now. Don, you are absolutely amazing, and we're very thankful that you are okay. Thank you for checking in with me this week. Dr. Ken Berry shared that the town of Berkeley has banned sodas and candies from its grocery store checkout lines. But you know what you can get there this week? Dr. Berry on the cover of Women's World. So get it now, folks. It's there right now. Go, go! Health coach Kate shared a graphic demonstrating the signs that you may still be insulin resistant. Those signs are abdominal fat, hunger after a meal, sugar cravings, skin tags, extreme thirst, and dark patches on your skin. Also, it's probably if you are actually still eating foods that will increase your insulin, including carbs and, yes, fructose. So, ladies and gentlemen, eat some meat, nutrient-dense foods that will not raise your insulin levels, and you will not have to worry about your dark, patchy armpits. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this week's episode of the Carnivore News. Thank you so much for joining me, and I would like to remind you, as always, eat the meat, save the humans. Good night.